Hi, everybody. Welcome to another version of the Bruce Singer 3-Minute Podcast. And as you've seen the other podcast, this is rapid fire. We're going to get right into it. I'm really excited to have my guest, Darrell Petras. He's the CEO of the Canadian Agri-Food Automation and Intelligence Network. Tell us about you and about CAAIN.
So I'm the CEO of CAAIN. I joined a little over a year ago, working with a wonderful small team here to support data-driven ag tech that helps address some of the farmers' most pressing challenges and primary processing challenges as well. Let me back up a little bit. Yeah. CAAIN was launched in 2020 with a $49.5 million grant from Stream 4 of the Government of Canada's Strategic Innovation Fund. And we essentially have a two-pronged mandate to fund the development of data-driven ag tech and to build a robust data-driven ag tech network that will serve as a hub connecting stakeholders involved and interested in the development, commercialization of use of agriculture technologies that help some of the major challenges facing the nation's farmers and primary processors.
Give us an example of some specific problems.
Helping reduce the volume of inputs. It can be with respect to yield, whether we're talking crop yield or beef yield or livestock yield. We're here to just improve the economic situation, the environmental impact on farms. That is typically AI, artificial intelligence-based technology, or machine learning. We get involved, we support the further development of it, and we try to help drive adoption on the farms. We help fund the technologies that are solving problems that matter. Ag tech is, I would say, a combination of hardware and software that is also combined with equipment to help the farmers do their tasks more readily.
What's the deal?
Absolutely.
Right to the point.
And we will invest anywhere from tens of thousands to, I think our largest project was up to $4 million. We fund only 40% of project costs. 60% needs to come from private capital. To date, we've invested over just over $30 million, and activated over $70 million in private capital for the further development of technologies. And when we see applications, of course, with the applicant's approval, permission, we see applications that are complementary, whether it's a current application from another applicant or somebody else we work with or somebody else we're simply aware of. We will offer to make introductions and see if there are some synergies that can be created for both a stronger application, but of course for a better outcome for both companies, whether it comes through us for funding or not.
It could be a farm that does chickens.
Yes. So the farm that does chickens, interesting point you raised, Bruce. We're working on something that farmers are ultimately going to receive with open arms. Now, how do we do that? We need to involve the farmers, and this is an increasing, we're increasing our focus on farmers going forward at CAAIN. It's always been a focus, but involving them more in the testing process, because ultimately we want to prove to the farmer that the technology will work, and we want to learn from our community, whether you're involved, the community, your listeners are involved in the ag tech space, or specifically even that data-driven space, or just curious. We want them to be able to reach out with their voice and share their thoughts with us. We're always trying to improve on our processes, greater impact, and they can do that through network.cain.ca online.
Thank you so much for coming on and being my guest. I really appreciate it. It was great to have you. Sharing your insights, and have a wonderful day, everybody.